Alright guys, and welcome to another episode of a film review. Now Justin Herbert is kind of confusing to me. By the way, this is the first play of the game. They're already on the 40, so they got a big kick return off here. But Justin Herbert really confuses me. A lot of people have him ranked like 13th, 14th in the league. I'm not too sure if he's there yet. Now, I think he has the potential, but basically, let's just go through it. There are a lot of screens here. You see some impressive midfield throws. Maybe the coaching staff is holding him back. But the offensive line is definitely holding him back too. But he gets good protection on this first play. I think what he does is he's just surveying the field. He looks to his right. He sees one guy's open and he's like, oh no. He finds his guy who's wide open for like 3 seconds. Like 1, 2, not that bad. But, he finds his open man. Good job by Justin Herbert. First down. And by the way, I want to preface this, if you're still watching at this point, obviously, I'm not a professional film reviewer. I'm just doing this just for like a little bit of fun because I'm curious and you guys can analyze your own way. I'll step back and I'll show you guys the film and not try to rewind too many times. So you have a man in motion right here. Well, what Denver does, what I've noticed is just rush 4 every single play. So they have a lot of people in coverage. And I think what Justin Herbert does this game is do a lot of dump offs. I'm not sure if this play is a dump off. It is. And you have to trust your players to get some extra yards and just take it every single time. All right, so an empty set here. You have 4 wide receivers. I think this would be a 1 personnel or something. I don't know what you would call this, but yeah. So decent protection, gets the ball out quick. That's what Justin Herbert likes to do. I think that he doesn't like holding the ball a lot, or at least that's what I noticed a lot here. So step back, and the linebacker basically reads his eyes pretty much. I believe at this point. He's looking at him and took a look at the linebacker. He's like, okay, read it, almost intercepted there. Okay, so now they settle for a field goal. This is going to be a long drive, or at least they're trying to have a long drive here. So he dumps it off once again. Short play to get the drive started, get him in a rhythm. And next play, or I'm not sure if there's a run play in between here, but he's relying a lot on his receivers in this game. So, steps back, surveys the field, and just throws it to only where his receiver can catch it. Now we take a look at all the routes here, just deep routes. The bottom route, and, the cornerback is holding him a little bit. Let's go back. Sometimes they don't quite hit it back. And then the top route, not open either, so there's not really much you can do. And, yeah. So this one, the defense is good defense. It's going to be the same pretty much every single time. It's a cover 2. They rely a lot on the talent of their team rather than the scheme and fooling people. Justin Herbert gets immediately pressured from that right guard spot or center spot. You have Shelby Harris rip him, so he's has to run here. Now, you have an outbreaking route here, and then you have a route up the middle. Nothing really is open, so he decides to run for it and smartly slides. He doesn't take a lot of hard hits. That's what I got to say. Okay, so again, notice how they're rushing 4 people. Usually, actually 5 people this time. But yeah, I guess they're trying to rush Herbert into making a bad decision. But take a look at his form. His base is really good, and he just flicks it. But yeah, so seeing his wide receivers helping him out here that much. Everyone's kind of covered, and he gets blocked. So what the safeties do here is a little bit of a switch. So you have a high, kind of low look. So now he's usually with the cover 2, the middle of the field is open, but they sink that one safety. So now this is a closed look. So Justin Herbert should realize that. And he basically kind of just panics a little bit. I'm not sure if he sees it with his eyes. Maybe he does right there. See how he looks at it? Sees pressure in his face and just kind of does a Tom Brady move. Okay, so we have a fresh new drive. You have a bunch formation to the left. And he just fires it in. This one, you should look at technique. Look, he doesn't even step back at all. He's in shotgun. 1. Boom. Right on him. And that allows him to get a pretty large gain. You're basically trying to move the cornerback with your eyes. So he doesn't really look anybody off that much, but he just doesn't see anybody open. I think that's kind of the case. But you have a guy streaking up the middle of the field. That's where the cornerback is going to kind of go. And overall, this is like a zone defense. This is like a pure zone defense. Wow. I just find it kind of impressive. Take a look at 23. He goes gets his own, and all of a sudden, they're just well executed by the defense. And Justin Herbert, I believe, is able to get that completion by the wide receiver that streaks all across the middle of the field. Now, good job by Justin Herbert recognizing the zones. So he backs up right across the middle of the field. Nice. that probably was cringy to some people that really know football, but you guys can interpret how you want. This is just me. Yeah, so this is a run play. I don't think he didn't really get much run help this game. That's what I got to say. Usually, it helps for your running back to help you out a little bit. This one's just a pure play action. You're trying to get that linebacker to bite that way so he doesn't clog up the middle of the field. And I think this is overall just a well-designed play. You have to have this cornerback that gets up to the running back, and then this wide receiver just ends up being free. So that's overall just a nice play design. Again, I think. I don't know. I'm just trying to have fun here. Okay, so here you go. Bunch formation to the right. This is going to be a screen, but he realizes it's covered, so he has to improv really quickly. Sucks for him. Okay, so this is another play where they're doing some weird screen fakes. Like the Denver Broncos defense is kind of confusing them. So they rushed 4 this play, and now there's 7 in such a short field. So there's not going to be a lot of people that are going to be open. So this is where you're going to make tight throws. So Justin Herbert, you see he ends up running. Justin Herbert, instinctual, just runs it over to like the 5-yard line. Doesn't take the hit. All right, man in motion, showing it maybe what do you call it? A man on man potentially. But they just use it. He runs in and then throws the screen to the outside and gets the touchdown. So he does a good job putting it on the wide receiver, one to the outside and one to this way. And I'm not sure if Justin Herbert has the option, but he gets it to his guy and his receiver makes the play. Okay, so now they're playing with a little bit of cushion. It's 10-0, but you still want to execute your offense. This is a pure just college play right here. Well, not really college play. It's not a designed run. But reads the guy. He's like, 97 is fat. He can't catch up to me. And then let's see how he takes the hit here. It's a little bit hard, a little bit stumble, a little bit like a Daniel Jones hit, but not bad. This is just a design play. He has no option here. He's not reading anything. That's why it's kind of confusing. He gets it out quick, and his guy gets the first down. No wasted motion, no nothing. So this is going to be a similar play where they back up the safety, and then they move that safety across the field. So middle field closed, so you should know that this route is going to be covered. So 1,000, 1,000. No. Sometimes what I do notice, by the way, is he's a little bit fidgety in the pocket. Like, he didn't trust his protection. But let's see how he does post play. Pretty good. He does a good job with throwing off platform, a fairly accurate pass, but you just can't have that intercepted. All right, so this is a pure cover 2 look. Both the safeties are there, so the middle field is open. You have your favorite receiver in the slot, Keenan Allen, up the middle of the field. But he decides to throw it to the outside on the man-on-man matchup that he kind of likes. He sees like the linebacker. Okay, I know this route's going to break in the middle of the field, but I'm just going to do a one-on-one, pretty much a 50-50 ball per se. He tries to look off the safety a little bit, I guess, because he knows, okay, if I look at this guy, this safety may cheat over, but he doesn't really cheat over that much at all. And delivers a pretty on-target ball, but unfortunately it's not caught. Okay, another design play. Basically, I'm pretty sure he's just looking, he's reading the linebackers, see what they're doing. He keeps his eye on them at first. Yeah, he's looking, okay, what do I have here? See where the linebackers are. I'm not too sure specifically why. But he gets it out. That one a little bit slower than his other passes, but he usually flicks it out pretty fast. And you're trusting him to beat a one-on-one. So Justin Herbert can do some under center stuff. I know it's kind of disappearing in the NFL, but play action fake. You're looking at the right side, so I believe the look is 1 and then 2 because the shorter route. I'm not too sure whether they read the deep route first, but I'm pretty sure he's looking at this. Doesn't really break that open, and then he's like, okay, let me get my second receiver because he knows that that'll be open if the slant is not. So pretty accurate pass. Good job. I think that was like a 3rd down, so it got them to good field position. They end up kicking a field goal, so now it's 13-0. These are all just look how deep everyone is. Everyone's to the sticks. I'm not sure what down it is. We can kind of check. It's 2nd down. I think we can make it out there. But that's where he is. That's a 5-yard line, and that's a 25. So that's a 20-ish, 22 yard dart. Everyone's pretty much running to the sticks a little bit. I think the route combination is 1 slants, and I'm pretty sure there's like a common concept, but I don't know. But so this one goes a little bit fast, but we notice pretty good pocket protection. In a way, it gives them enough time. No one gets beat per se, besides maybe this the right guard, who's seeming to be a problem this game. but just reads it perfectly. You have a slant route, boom, or like a post, a mini post. I don't know what we call it. It breaks out, hits him. Yeah, this is a 2 minute drill. About a minute left in this game, so you're trying to get in field goal range, trying to pad it a little bit. So these are going to be late breaking routes. Just nobody's. You have 3 routes and 6 guys, so the math doesn't really work out on that. So Justin Herbert's like, you know what? Everyone's deep, so I'll try to run. He's not really too athletic and ends up getting sacked. So this is trying to do too much, and you're winning 13-0. You don't want to, give the other team the ball and get some momentum, but they end up recovering it. So this, I don't know. It just seems hard to me. Like, well, this is the next play. I should introduce it. It just seems hard to me to like. Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defensive backs, and you're trying to get 3 receivers deep. So it kind of just sets up that, and then I don't know. Okay, to be fair, that was like a 3rd and long, so I don't know. I don't know these play concepts that much. You're trying to make it easy on Justin Herbert a little bit. Just rolls out to the right. Now, something I don't understand about football. You can guys help me out here. Look at this defensive back. Where do you think this guy's going? He's trying to start covering this guy out breaking here. No. You got 2 guys. You should know your help there. I'm not sure who that is. That Bryce Callen. Like, why you just leave that guy wide open? And it's a 1st down. It's not like it's a 3rd down where you kind of know. Good route concept. You have a little bit of like a late cross right here, late intersection, kind of confuses the defense. Justin Herbert knows this guy's going to break open, delivers accurate ball. All right, this is where Anthony Lynn kind of screwed him. He gives him no options this play. I think this is a screen all the way, a fake. The guys are covered. This guy is open right there. He's open, but it just gives a screen, and that's like a 9-yard loss. This is another smart play by Justin Herbert. Starts off reading by the left side of the field. Now, the corners are doing something like crazy here. It's like a diamond formation. I've never seen that before. You have the 2 linebackers, but then like 2 safeties are playing zone. So this guy's probably in charge of this like smaller zone here. But what Justin Herbert realizes is, oh, my guy's gonna break wide open in the middle of the field. So I'll just chuck it to him. And these guys are going to be blockers. So this might be just a design play. So now it's actually 4th and 8. That was a 3rd down, obviously, because now it's 4th down. So Anthony trusts his guy to stand up in the pocket. The left guard now is having a pretty bad day. Not really doing the blitz pickup that well. But yeah, so now they have the short guy covered. You have this guy, short guy covered. You have, the Broncos defense basically covering everybody. Nobody really open. So Justin Herbert uses his legs, runs for that 1st down. All right, so a 2 high look once again. And just rolls out and delivers the ball. Now, the play design is fake this way. I'm not really critiquing the play design whatsoever. And then just deliver it on target to your guy. By the way, right tackle just kind of lets this guy go. Like, what the hell? Right guard. Whoever the right guard is, they need to be gone. Was that a touchdown? Okay, no, it wasn't a touchdown. But they're on the 7-yard line now. So shorter field. Dart. That's a dart. Even though it's not caught, look at it. Right up the middle of the field, in between 2 safeties or linebacker, whatever it is. 43 is a cornerback. Boom. You have to be prepared to take that hit. Maybe have it a little bit higher. Maybe that's the ball a little bit. And take a look at his knees. Take a look when he throws. It's kind of bent a little bit. I'm not sure if that's a good form or not. Let me know. But okay, new quarter. They're going to do a play action pass. Now, you have this cornerback going to the other edge of the field, so you have a little bit of a window right here. You have his guy following him. So everyone seems like they're going to be covered. You just have to deliver, since this is the end zone, you have to deliver an accurate pass. And he has pressure on his face, and he kind of does that. It just ends up being a pretty good play by the cornerback. Maybe a little bit more outside. Okay, another play action pass. Tries to draw in the linebackers. Notice the linebackers not drawn in, really, at all. And that's why if this linebacker is faster or does a better job, whatever, but he did not draw the linebackers in. Okay, so now he's backed up into his own end zone, pretty much, and you're just trying to get yards here. But he realized that left guard, man, is just not having a good day. He just bull rushed and then just, what do you expect him to do? Justin Herbert, he's looking downfield, which is a good thing. And, you want your quarterback to look downfield, but you also need somewhat eyes. But he thinks that, okay, I shouldn't be pressured in 2 seconds. I should be able to do it, and I don't think his guy would have been open anyway, so whatever. So now the Broncos are coming back in the game just generally. It's third down, and everyone's just running to the sticks. Now, this is just hard. He did it before, but running to the sticks, turning around, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a smart play. I don't know. Okay, so now it's a tie game. He is driving them down the middle of the field. This is week 16. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. But all the time in the world to throw it. Just, yeah. The cornerback has no safety help. Nice route. Delivers an inaccurate ball to the guy. Play action. Good play. Now at this point, your objective is just not to throw an interception. And I don't know what happened on like a next play or something. Apparently he used like gain or something happened. He's here. That's all that matters. Like I think it was just a big run play that they had. So now all you have to do is just not throw an interception here. A touchdown would be nice. And just doesn't fumble. But he kind of holds on to a little bit. He is it's a one read, kind of not stares him down, but like that's the way he wants to go. Justin Herbert doesn't really stare anybody down, which is a good thing. I haven't really noticed that. But he gets sacked. Okay, let's kick the field goal and win. Ball game, Chargers.